We are learning to compare and put things in order by their lengths. Lesson 12:1. When we compare lengths, we need to make sure the ends of the object match up. So you should not compare objects like this. You need to make sure the ends match up. So we need to make sure that they line up like this. Now you can compare the objects using the words longer, shorter, longest, or the shortest. So now we can order them. We're going to use the vocabulary shortest, longer, longest. Okay? So when I'm looking at these three objects, I want to know which one is the shortest. Is the shortest the marker? Is it the eraser or is it the pencil? The shortest is the eraser. So I'm going to put that right in front of the word shortest. The next thing I'm going to look at the longest. That means it is the one that is very, 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 very long. Which one is the longest? Is it the marker or is it the pencil? If you said the marker, you are correct. The marker is the longest. So the eraser is the shortest. The pencil is a bit longer than the eraser, so it is longer. And the longest is the marker because it is the longest amongst all of them. So shortest, longer, longest. Okay, let's open to our activity book, volume 2, on page 175. Let's complete the questions together. Question number 1. Which instrument is shorter? Choose the correct answer. I want shorter. Is A shorter or B shorter? If you said B, you are correct. Compare and order the objects. Write A, B, or C. A is the sunglasses, B is the Lego, C is the glue stick. So let's look at object something is the shortest. Which object is the shortest? Is it A, B, or C? The shortest object is B, the Lego. Question 3. Object something is longest. Which one of these is the longest? If you said C, you are correct. The glue is the longest. Object A is shorter than object what? So here's object A. Object A is shorter than object C. So because this is longer, this one is shorter. So object A is shorter than object C. Object A is longer than object what? So this object A is longer than the Lego, which is B. Question 6. Circle the longest object. Put an X on the shortest object. The longest is the blue. The shortest is the red. Question 7. Circle the longest object. Put an X on the shortest object. So when you're comparing these, which one is the longest? The longest is the last one. Which one is the shortest? I will put X on the shortest. Okay. Now, I would like you to do your homework on page 139 in the student practice book. If you have already finished your homework, you can check your answers by continuing the video. If you have not, you can pause the video, go complete your homework, and come back to check your answers. Okay? So let's do on page 139 in the student practice book the answers. So this is question 1. Circle the longer paintbrush. Which one is longer? If you circle this one, you are correct, longer. It says, question 2, Alton and Myron are using markers to draw. Alton is using a shorter marker than Myron. Circle Alton's marker. The question told you that Alton's is using a shorter marker. So which one of these is shorter? This one or this one? If you circled first one, you are correct. Now we're going to compare these three objects. It says, how can you order the objects by length? Write A, B, or C. So A is a stapler, B is a hammer, C is a nail. So let's look at question 3. It says, which object is shortest? Which one of these is the shortest? Look at the length. They are all lined up here. Which one is the shortest? If you said C, you are correct. C is the shortest, okay? It has a smaller length. Which object is the longest? Look at the length of the object. The longest is B, the hammer. Okay? Question number 5. How can you compare the lengths of the object? Object A, so let's look at object A, is shorter than which object? So object A is shorter than which object? Object A is shorter than B. Object A is longer than which object? So here's object A. It is longer than C. Okay. Thank you for watching for boys and girls and have a great day.